episode of Naughty to Nice. As you can see, some exciting events occurred over the last few days. The chef turned 50!
Woo!
So this is a birthday week. In fact, I have enough hats to last the entire month of September. All my friends went cray-cray and all gave me a hat, and this one is the most fabulous. Well, okay, it's not the most fabulous. It's just the most fabulous one to go with this dress. So let me make sure you can see. I've got the whole octopus going on. My tentacles are going on, so it's time tonight to do all kinds of zany stuff. And I'm so excited tonight because I turned 50, but I also have a friend who this episode is dedicated to, and his name is Kevin Marchetti. So, Kevin Marchetti, come on out! Woo! Kevin Marchetti is in the house. Come on.
Hey, everybody.
Okay. So, this is my buddy, Kevin Marchetti, and he is an amazing artist. He's our local guy, the Renaissance man in Pensacola, Florida, does extraordinary welding. I am so amazed at the things he does. And I've got him in the house. And Kevin, how old are you about to turn in a few days?
Let's see, it'll be my second 30th birthday.
Your second 30th birthday. That's
60.
brilliant. Okay. Woo! I'm so excited. So
I'll be this many.
Oh, that many. Okay, good. Good. Okay, so tonight for his birthday, I'm going to make him a special cake. So Kevin's been kind of going through some things that some people may relate to, maybe don't relate to, but what have you been going through? Yeah, the doctor told you some information.
Well, yeah, I had the unfortunate diagnosis of colon cancer, and then after my PET scan, they found out it spread my intestines, so like stage 4.
Okay.
So I'm going through chemo, and there's different things I've found that help in the
Awesome. So you've been,
special.
so he's been going from naughty to nice. He's been kind of, doing some of those nice recipes. And so what are some things that you've eliminated? Maybe what are some things that are a little on the different side that you may have been going through?
Well, I'm drinking a lot of carrot juice, which I like carrot juice.
Okay.
And it's supposed to have a lot of really
Have
anti-carcinogenic properties.
you grown a new bushy tail or anything?
No, matter of fact, I think I might have lost my tail a little bit.
But maybe it's right there.
Yeah, started to turn a little orange here and there.
Okay, that's good. So,
But,
and he's got
and then I've primarily tried to eat fresh fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
And, I've abstained from sugar.
Okay,
So-
no sugar.
Okay.
No sugar. That's been the naughty. Okay,
That's the naughty
okay.
part,
All right, so we're going to try to make you a cake. And I know you love chocolate too,
I
right?
do.
You like fruit, so maybe we do a little strawberry or something. There's also something else that he's been doing that's a little bit alternative. Is it something green?
Yeah, I've been doing the medical marijuana and the
Woo!
CBD oil.
Oh, I'm sorry that sounds a bit naughty. I'm going to have to get some...
Totally legal, folks.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have to get an expert in here to talk to me a little bit about that because it sounds a bit naughty. So, all right, I'm going to let you go. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make you a cake tonight that uses chocolate. I'm going to take the sugar, which is the bit naughty, and I'm going to throw it in the air because no sugar tonight in any recipes I use. Instead, all right, so let me introduce you to my second guest tonight.
2?
Yes, 2 guests.
Dun,
This
dun,
is my girlfriend, Crystal. Crystal's in the house. All right, look at this weirdo. Okay, so Crystal, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit of a church lady. Well, somewhat a church lady. So I am, kind of wondering about this because it's a little freaky. This, what is it? CBD, TCH, THC. What's this stuff? Talk to me about this.
So cannabis is actually not so naughty as people may think, and I was actually raised to believe that it was kind of naughty myself.
Okay.
I used to be anti-cannabis, in fact, and now I'm like, free the plant, power to the plant. Legalize it. Okay, so CBD though, in fact, is legal federally, and it is the non-psychoactive compound to the
Okay.
cannabis plant, whereas THC is the psychoactive compound, the compound that people most commonly think of getting high on and getting the munchies.
Okay.
And that is what was outlawed back in the Prohibition era to make us all think that it was such a bad thing.
Okay.
It's not so much. It's not so much a bad thing.
Okay, so what makes it actually good? What are the health benefits? What makes it nice? That's what I want to know. Because I'm all about the nice, okay?
Yeah, so that's one of the reasons I got into this, because I learned how nice it was to our bodies and how our bodies are built to receive cannabinoids. We have a whole system set up that's directly linked to our nervous system. And it responds in a way that can help us with mental health and gut health, even discomforts, things that people are feeling a little out of whack. And with your dear friend Kevin, I love that we're doing this, and thank you so much for having me here. I'm in fact a cancer survivor as well, and because of all the medications that I got on after the fact, trying to deal with getting healthier after that diagnosis and treating my body better with better choices. I learned that I could supplement with cannabis without being on as many of those modern medicine approaches.
Okay, I gotcha. So you've actually, what kind of cancer did you have?
I had stage 2B breast cancer.
Okay, so let me just tell you guys, one of my favorite former students of mine, Nikki Ballard, who is like the most extraordinary chef in the whole world, just recently passed away, not of breast cancer. She was a 2-time survivor, but she had a tragic accident. And I really honestly love her, and I want to just remember her right now and just say how much I love her. And if she were here, we would be having so much fun. So anyway, so I just love that you're here telling us about these things. Now tell me about you. Did you say your grandmother's taking this or something?
Yes, my grandmother does take this, and she is a cancer survivor herself, not breast cancer, but she's actually a 3-time cancer survivor.
Wow.
And I'm not here to say that cannabis is going to cure cancer. I'm not here to say any of those things. I cannot say that it is going to cure, treat, or prevent any disease or ailment. However, my grandma has diabetes and a lot of other issues that older people may deal with, and this has helped her, and her doctor loves that she's on it and supplementing with cannabis, and she has those open conversations. And she actually says, it's so cute, it's so funny, Crystal, I need a little bit more of that weed oil. Give me some. And it's not weed, guys. It's actually derived from the hemp plant. It's a cousin to marijuana.
Okay, awesome. Well, I am just so excited that you've given us a little bit of an education about this, and I'm totally excited because, okay, so tonight, here's the scoop. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to make a cake. Now, I am not actually going to be cooking up with these hemp stuff and all this kind of stuff. I am just going to show you, if you are going to make it at home, if you have these oils at home, if you have some of the THC that you can make the hemp butter, if you want to do that at home, you can. This recipe that I'm going to do doesn't actually use it. However, if you want to use it at home, you certainly can. Now, I may have at a separate time made Kevin a little something, but I want to make a recipe that I think that you can use. And I'm going to include on my website, www.naughtytonice.com, I'm going to include a link where you can actually purchase some of these really good CBD oils from Crystal. This is her new business, and I hope you support. I also am going to put a link that you can go and support Kevin. Some of the treatments that he's having can be kind of expensive, so we actually have a GoFund that's set up to him, and so if you can donate a little something to him, that would be awesome. All right, guys, I am ready to hear who is in the house. Who is in my house tonight? Oh my gosh. Thank you. Aw, hola. Hey, guys. Hey, Kevin. They're so... Oh, that's my angel child. Aw, you guys just rock so much. Let me see here. Oh, hey, Lori. I'm so glad to see... By the way, Lori, did you check out my dress? Thank you, Bama girl. Oh, Christina, thank you. All right, guys, I am so glad to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we will get this all together. Sandy, I am so glad to see you. Guys, thank you so much. All right, let's get to the cake. Otherwise, we'll never get through this episode tonight. By the way, I don't think it's going to last an hour like it did last week. I got a little cray-cray. That was my special birthday episode. It lasted an hour. I'm going to do this fast. So, very simple recipe. And I really like, if you were cooking with dope, I know, I'm not supposed to call it dope. I'm supposed to call it medicine. And I'm not actually using the dope here tonight. Just want to make that clear, okay? But just hope.
Not dope.
Hope, not dope, by the way.
Thank you.
Medicine, there you go. Okay, guys, I keep getting corrected. I feel like I'm a naughty little girl in school. Okay, guys, so here's what I've got. All right. Now, by the way, there's nothing keto about this except I did not use sugar. I did use regular flour. However, I used organic flour. Okay, so I've got a little, here, I better get my glasses out because I'll forget to tell you what I'm putting in this. The recipe's out there, but I'm going to go ahead and give you the exact recipe so you can write it down there. All right, guys, so you've got dry ingredients, you've got wet ingredients. So, because I'm going to start with the dry ingredients. So you have, all right, just want to be clear, those of you that are just joining me, we are making a chocolate zucchini cake, which can also be made with canna butter and some amazing infused oils, and with hemp seed. I'm very psyched about it. So I've got 2.5 cups of organic all-purpose flour. Okay, I've got a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. Now, I just want to show you guys, I've showed you this before in another episode. I'm going to show you again the cocoa powder that I use. This is my 100% cacao powder. It is pretty much as good as you can get. And this is actually one of my favorite brands and everything like this. Okay, so that's what I use. I'm going to throw that in there. So I've got my cocoa powder. I've got a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I've got a 1/2 teaspoon of cloves, and I've got a full teaspoon of cinnamon in here. Again, this is going to be one of those kind of fall flavors, delicious, just on out there. So, what did I do? Oh, here's my spatula. Here's spatula. So I'm going to stir the girl up. And if you tell me, don't say I'm not supposed to be a girl. It's a boy. Let me stir the boy up then. Okay. It can be whatever I want it to be. So shut up. Just kidding. Okay, so, and I've got now the wet ingredients. I'm going to start with 2 delicious eggs, kapow, and kapow. That's blue. All right, you guys are out of control. Maybe I'm out of control. All right, I got a couple of eggs in here, guys. And I've got some milk. I'm going to use coconut milk because it's so good for you. Now, here's the scoop. You got to have 1/2 cup of oil. Now, this is the point. If you wanted to use your infused CBD oils, let's just say perhaps you picked up some strawberry guava oil from Crystal. You could put your drops in here, and I think she used like 1 drop per serving. So this would be about 8 to 10 servings, depending on how many you want to go in there. This is all your benefits. You're going to put it in there. That's your oil. I used avocado oil, which I think is one of the best. And then you're going to need about a teaspoon of vanilla. Yum. And then, okay, let me grab a good old-fashioned, what did I do with it? Here it is. A whisk. Get the whisk, get the whisk. Well, dropper. You know what I mean, a dropper. All right. Please correct me. All right, so I'm gonna stir up these liquid ingredients right here with a whisk. Yum, 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 yum. This recipe's so easy, you're gonna cry. It's gonna make you cry from its easiness. I'm gonna take the sugar. Oh, you know what I forgot to put in here, you guys? The butter. So at this point, you would use 1/2 cup, or like basically 1, what do you call these things? Stick? That wasn't a complete stick, so I had to add a little more. I got it right, trust me. If you don't know, I have this innate ability to do it perfectly. Okay, so this is where you would put, if you were using canna butter, this is the point that you would use the canna butter, okay? So stir, stir, stir. Now this is where you put your alternative sugar. You can either use, if you're not on a special diet, this is where you would use 1 3/4 cups granulated sugar. Now, like I said, you can use an alternative sugar. When I made it, I made the erythritol. That's like my favorite, or stevia is good. Monk free is a great one. And you do it 1 for 1, so 1 3/4. So That's where you put your sugar in. And again, this has got your half cup of can of butter or just regular butter. Just regular butter is all I use for this particular episode. So I'm just trying to tell you what you could do. Okay? So I'm stirring it. Now I'm gonna take that zucchini. This is 2 cups of shredded zucchini. You may ask, why are you using zucchini? Well, it's good. And it also just kind of makes it really super moist, okay? It makes a really good chocolate moist cake. So I'm gonna add that zucchini, let it kind of dry up a little bit in the flour. Then I'm just gonna add that to the wet ingredients. Sha, sha, sha. Meow, meow, meow. And I'm not even gonna try to use a whisk for all that. Just gonna do it like this. The only other thing I got going on, chocolate chips. By the way, I got rid of it, but these are vegan chocolate chips, just so you know. I know, I used an egg, but it's not vegan. You'll get over it. Yeah, eggs are good for you, especially if they're like local eggs. But if you can't have eggs, just use a chia egg. 2 chia eggs. All right, so I'm just gonna stir these girls. Don't give me crap about calling it girls. That looks deliciosa, magosa, pacosa, wajosa, dabosi, makushi, malushi, badushi, la kissy, la missy, la wishy. That's how many seconds it took to make a cushy mushy pushy. And I'm almost dunny wunny bunny. Okay, so what did I do? Where's my pans? Where's those 2 9-inch pans? Oh, there they are.
Magic.
Oh, my magic pans appeared. All right, you need 2 excuse me, gals. 2 9-inch pans. Sorry, I've been a bit naughty. Okay. Back to earth. Jump back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, what about that coconut spray? Did I see the coconut spray somewhere? I had that coconut spray. Was it over there? I thought I picked it up. Did I not pick it up somewhere? Man. All right, it doesn't. Oh, here it is. It's hiding. Things like to hide in my kitchen. So I'm going to take a little of this coconut spray, and all I'm doing is I just want to glue it. See? Don't ever let your parchment paper come about. That's a little tip. You owe me $50 for that. Send it to Kevin's GoFund. Go to my Facebook page. Go to my Naughty to Nice page. You're going to have a link. Go donate to Kevin's GoFund. Everybody needs their money, right? Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to divide half and half. Half of it's going to go in here. Half of it's going to go in here. Oh my God, it already looks like pudding. All right, I'm going to tell you guys a story. Since my son is here, I'm going to tell y'all a story about pudding. Are you ready? It's a good one. You're going to love this story. Those of you that know my son are going to love this story. You're going to love this story even if you don't know my son. Still, it's a great story. So when my son was young, he was sitting in the back seat of the car, and he and his friend had, actually, Lori, if you're in the house, it was your son. It was Nick, and they had a bunch of fireworks. I don't even remember why. They had a bunch of fireworks. We were probably going over to Lou's house, actually. And we stopped at a gas station. And I'm sitting there pumping gas. And then all of a sudden I look in the car, and Paula's holding a firework with a lighter going like this. And I'm like, what are you doing? Oh my God! So after I pump my gas and I get in the car, and I was like, what were you thinking? And he looked at me. Do you remember this, Paul? Do you remember this, Nick? Do you remember this, Lori? He looked at me and he goes, pudding. Wow. Wow. Children, oh my word. They're so naughty, especially if they're smart. Man, smart kids are the worst. They're the best and the worst. How come I couldn't get a dumb kid? Just kidding. Totally kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay. All right. So, this is ready to go in the oven. This is what it looks like when it goes in the oven. And then, like a really good cooking show, what does it look like when it comes out of the oven? Like that. Now that is sexy. Now, this one might be a bit naughty, so we'll see. I don't think so. It's like pretty much the most delicious cake you've ever seen. It'll make you cry, it'll make you laugh, it'll make you be happy to be alive. So, let's finish up this cake for Mr. Marchetti. Now, I'm going to teach you how to make an icing. That is a vegan icing, and this is also a vegan mousse. So this is a recipe that you can use to spread on a chocolate cake, or if you have if you want like vegan guests coming over and you want like a really fast dessert, this is it. You're gonna love it. It's actually on, I actually have a YouTube video which should be coming out very soon, as soon as my guy posts it there, which should hopefully be pretty soon. Okay. He's like, we'll get it. We'll get it together. It may take us a little time. You know, you gotta be patient. You have to be patient with people. You have to give them grace. We've had this conversation like a billion times before. So, here's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna make some noise. And I still haven't figured out how to play music while I make some noise, so you're just gonna have to get over it. All right, so I take my good old-fashioned food processor. Y'all, this is so easy, it's not even funny. Depending on the size of your avocados will depend how many avocados that you use, and it will depend on how moussey you want it. Now, I got these little pussycat, these are little pussycat avocados, these little babies, they're so cute. I got them at World Market, or was it World Market? No, Market Food.
Fresh Market?
Fresh, no, the other one, the one that's in Destin. What's that?
Market?
Fresh Market. Fresh Market. If you don't know how to cut an avocado, which I'm sure you already do if you're watching my show, you just cut it all the way around. Are you getting this? Well, you better. Look, they're so cute. I just love it. And then you conk that boy in the head, or try to. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. Don't get scared. That's not the way. You know what? You want to know how people wind up in the emergency room? This is a fun fact. The majority of hospital accidents are people using a bagel and going like that. That's a fact. That is. Look it up. If you don't believe me, look it up. Okay. All right. I gotta see these comments. I know it's gonna be. Y'all are out of control already. I can tell. How to cut an avocado? Don't cut your hand. Love those. I love you. Oh yeah. What? Is it a make? Okay, I see it going up. But is there something? Very good. Okay. This is epic. No, you're epic. Anything else? I'm missing something. Epic already. Sounds great already. Love cacao. I love cacao. That's all. I got it all. All right. So I'm gonna take and just start shoving avocados in here. Golly. Oops. Get back in there, little girl. All right, here we go. Here's this girl. Just out there. One. Nope, that does not look like enough. Let's take a second one. Okay. She's out of control. All right, here we go. All right, I hope you guys are watching. Are you watching this? Because I'm trying to decide how many avocados I want to use. That's 4. Those of you who are just tuning in, we are in the middle of Cake Week. And Cake Week involves making cake. We're making cake, and this is a special cake tonight. Chocolate cake, no sugar, somewhat vegetarian, it's got eggs in it. Coconut milk, okay. Oh, watashi mata nakotus. Oof. And he still gets stuck. Wow. Okay, well, you better get your booty out there. Okay. Well, if that happens, it happens. I'm over it. Are you over it? I hope you're over it. Because I'm going to kick you out if it's not. Oh, are y'all still there? When you're special, you have to learn to talk to yourself. I don't know what's up with this avocado, man. He's kind of tough. Golly.
It's special.
He's very special. He's very special. The very special one. Ooh. did you hear that? He farted. That avocado literally farted. He went. Oh my gosh, it's so juicy. What's up with that? Still looks good though. All right, well, there you go. Oh, he is really, here, hang on, I'm gonna make sure this tastes okay. Yes. Okay, now, you need to decide, like, what do you want to make this sweet? So you could put monk fruit in there, honey. I want this to be vegan, so I'm gonna use the most delicious maple syrup from New York, where they squeeze it straight from the tree and not Aunt Jemima. Okay. Oh, you want to know how much? I don't know. Quarter cup? However much. Then, this is a quarter cup of cocoa powder. But you really don't need but maybe about 1/8 of a cup. And then this is organic coconut milk whole. So I'm going to use about enough for it to be enough. About 1/4 of a cup. Now, you know how I am about cayenne pepper. Pretty much put it in everything. And I know it's a sweet dessert, but just that little tiny. Shh. Okay. Then, got just a splash of cinnamon. Not much. You don't need much. Okay. Ooh. Oh my God, that smells so good. All right. I think I'm gonna put. I forgot, but I'm gonna put just a splash of salt in there too. I'm not gonna lie, this is literally like my favorite Himalayan pink salt. Not all Himalayan pink sea salt is created the same. This one is the best. I don't know why, but it's just that right amount of saltiness. All right, and then just a splash of vanilla, or whatever you think is apropos. And I'm sorry, but I'd like for you to count to 10 while I go check your messages. Very good. You guys are so mean to me. Oh, here we go. All right, that looks amazing. Did I ever put a timer on this? Oh my God, I'm telling you guys, that is so delicious. Now, if you wanted to, you could put a little of your shasha oil in there, depending on your shasha mood or your shasha moment. So I'm gonna take and, it's kind of a strange color, I'm not gonna lie. But when I'm done with it, it's gonna be delish. Mmm. Okay. So, here we go. Cake. Take the cake out of the pan. Wish for the best. Hopefully I won't break it everywhere. Okay. Hopefully it will come out. It won't be a complete disaster. Voila. Ooh. Woohoo. No comment. Now, if you want to, what's it called? You can level it a little bit if you want. I'm not going to do a lot of leveling. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little of this amazing icing in there. It looks like a poo-poo cake. But it's gonna be delicious poo-poo. Delicious poo-poo cake. That's the title of this cake episode, poo-poo cake. Poo-poo chocolate cake. Mmm, yum. And I know what Josh is thinking. You better be bringing me a piece of that tomorrow. And yes, 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 I will. Oh my gosh, that looks delish. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this girl. Yeah, We're almost done. Maybe a couple minutes after 30 minutes, but hey, while we're here, my gosh, it's kind of zany. Okay. You know, again, she's not completely level, so I'm thinking about there we go. That looks good. Ooh. Take a little out. Put some more on there. The person that cut these strawberries is amazing. I love this strawberry girl. She's a strawberry girl in a strawberry world. She likes strawberries. I know. My singing skills suck donkeys. That's okay. My hats don't. Alright, so last layer on top. By the way, anytime I use fresh fruit, I usually put like one little blob right there. Alright, when this is done, everybody's gonna cry. That's the rule. Crying has to happen. Ow. See, I told y'all that's how we wind up in the emergency. I'm not done yet, fool.
Oh, okay.
Almost there. Oh, she's looking so sexy. Ew, so sexy. Oh, love. See if I can get a spatula. Hello, spatula. Hello, Paulette. All right, now I'm just gonna slather this stuff on. This is gonna be so slathering. It's, you know, you've heard of slithering from Harry Potter. This is slithering. This is slathering. I'm gonna slather it on. I'm from the slathering club of slathering. Okay. All right. I'll be right back. Just kidding. Okay. Always, if you are ever making like some kind of cake, slather it on top and then slowly let a little bit come off. Okay? Oh my gosh, this cake is gonna be so good. Okay. Now, I could have probably made a little bit more. I had a few more avocados somewhere. And then I could have like piped it. I could have put it in the refrigerator. Could have added some more cocoa powder to make it darker. I could have won the Olympics had I trained. I mean, I could have been married only one time. You know, I could have done a lot of things in life, but I didn't. So I'm going with this. All right, so here's what we've got. It's an unbelievably sexy version of a chocolate cake for a beautiful person, a beautiful soul. And you know, here, you probably already all know how to do this, but just in case you don't, we're gonna take the little strawberries and I'm gonna fan them out because you know what? It's Tuesday and you know what happens on Tuesday. Fan out the strawberry day, Tuesday. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fan out the little strawberries to make them sexier. Now, everybody knows how to do this. If you don't already know how to do this, you do now. Some people. Okay. And then let's do it one more time. So you do threes. You know, what do they say? Deaths come in threes. Strawberries come in threes. That's what we're going to do. 3, 3, 3. And then I think, let's also just put some all the way around. That'll just make it super sexy. And it'll be great for a wonderful little photo shoot, a little CBD photo shoot. Okay. And since Malou did this amazing job, look at that, will you? Is your mouth salivating or what? Crying yet? I want to see the tears. Let me see those tears. I can hear Kevin crying. Uh-oh.
With my cake.
I know. All right, man. Enter me for the THC competition of the year, or CBD competition of the year. You got, by the way, guys, I think I left that thing in there too long. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching Naughty to Nice tonight, and thank my guests Crystal and Kevin Marchetti, and definitely check out her stuff and order up some CBD oils. I got some for my dog, actually, because my dog has actually got Alzheimer's and all kinds of other stuff, joint issues, and she sells that too. So check her out, see what you can find. Check me out, Naughty to Nice, and these are the girls. Let me see. Does anybody want to say goodnight? I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me. Yes. No, you look good, girlfriend. Thank you, guys. I know. I wish you guys could taste it too, you naughty little things. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Bama girl. Guys, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great night. Thank you for watching Naughty